Hey folks, this is Wistful Deal here, and welcome back to the channel. Firstly, folks, look at this. You folks see this right here? My forehead? Oh, I got like red up here. Oh, jeez. I legit got the freaking Monaco country flag or some shit just on my forehead here, because it's so hot. You folks get it? Because the red here, then I have the white, because I have, I don't know, white skin. Anyway, we're not here to talk about my monocle-shaped, forehead or whatever. Oh, jeez. No, anyway, actually, yeah, it's really been hot. It's like freaking late 90s here with this shit here. But anyway, folks, welcome back to the channel here, and welcome back to The Moon Wakes Up. Now, I decided to go ahead and combine episode 3 and 4 to this video here instead of doing them separate. I'm basically going to be doing it similar to what I did with the Depression Files, my buddy James' newest album, how I made that into like some kind of two-parter thing. This is going to be the same theme here, basically, where I'm going to be reacting to part 3, giving it my thoughts, and then moving straight over to episode 4, because episode 4 legit just came out like over the weekend or whatever. And something tells me strongly that by the time I get to episode 4 again next week or whatever, episode 5 or something's gonna come up again or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to combine the two so that we're already up to date and up to speed here and everything. Now, if you folks recall, so if you folks haven't seen the previous episodes or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and give some background into what I think of it here or whatever, right? So just a quick speedy recap, just so that we're all, you know, up to date here and everything. So basically, as it says, the moon wakes up. Now, I'm not too entirely sure when this moon landing exactly takes place. It could either be like the first one. It definitely takes place during the moon landing, so I'm not too sure what specific Apollo mission or whatever it takes place in, but it's definitely around. I'm just gonna say, to beg the differ, to say that it's the first attempted moon landing, which was back in 1960. 1969 or something like that. Definitely late 60s. So anyway, so NASA or whatever attempted to go over to the moon, and the moon legit, you know, wakes up, gets a smiley face, and just crashes right into the goddamn Earth, you know, right? Now, I have a theory on something with this here, because back in episode 2, we got a view on the human side of it, in a sense. Well, yeah, Michael, whatever that kid's name, well, he got the face too, and a bunch of other humans as well. So I think there's some sinister cosmic being or something that's making this as well, because if you folks recall, back in episode 1, at the ending, there was the other planets as well, Jupiter, Saturn, and your... you know what I mean. But anyway, you know, they also got smiley faces as well. So I think it's more so on, it's either some kind of control hive mind thing, or it's actually legit the planets, and they've been, like, in hiding from us or something. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and jump on into episode 3 and 4 here with this. Obviously, episode 3 first, since it's, you know, before episode 4 and everything. So yeah, I'm very curious to check this out and everything. I like this series a lot. It's very good. So anyway, we're going to check it out, and let's see what happens next. Hell yeah.
Just do your job, Neil.
Wait, what the hell? I don't remember that from the 60s. 1979. July 12th. Wow.
In 10 years since the moon woke up.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, wait, what do you mean? Okay, I'm up to speed now. I thought it was like the first moon landing back in '69. I'm like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Okay, that makes sense now.
While what's left of civilization has attempted to rebuild, the cosmic threats facing our existence appear to be far from over. Ever since Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus arrived several years ago, their intentions have remained unclear, and they continue to simply loom in the distance, watching.
That's actually scary, honestly. Yeah, actually, it was 5 years back in, 5 years later, back in, episode 2?
In response to another potential apocalyptic scenario...
Wait, hang on. Go away, CC. What did you say? Oh, okay.
Apocalyptic scenario, the Frontline Research Initiative for Earth's new defense has been established by the remaining world powers. Situated on the outer rim of what has been dubbed the Umbra Zone, a 2,800-kilometer radius surrounding the lunar impact, the initiative has become humanity's greatest hope of research, recovery, and above all, survival.
Yep, survival.
Yet, as the bulk of the world...
Although, actually, if the moon actually did just crash into Earth here, it would not be anywhere near like this. We'd be legit toasted, folks.
Resources are poured into this bold endeavor. Millions of displaced survivors continue to fight for the most basic needs, such as water and food.
What the hell is that? No!
Through all the chaos and despair, our new celestial neighbors continue to hover some 9 million kilometers from Earth, just shy of the Lagrange-influenced disturbance zone.
I beg to differ. It's not 9 million kilometers. No. 900,000 or so, okay, sure, or whatever. I'm not the best with distance numbers, but it's not no 9 million.
Effectively locking us in an equilibrial gravitational three-way.
It's not even going to be a speck of dust for Jupiter.
Now, telemetry stable, gravity signatures within bounds. Preparing the Black Iris payload. Boris 12 approaching Saturn's outer field. Black Iris payload locks and armed. Targeting trajectory calibrated. Firing on Saturn in 3, 2... Wait a minute. Abort deployment. Zoom in. Picking up a subtle gravity spike.
Oh!
What the hell? Is that a moon?
That's adorable!
Jupiter's moon looks like Callisto is emerging from Jupiter's mouth.
Watch, it's gonna open its mouth, and there's gonna be like a little asteroid rock that's gonna pop out. It's like the fish eating bigger fish, whatever, but like it's the opposite.
Gravity spike is disrupting signals from heavy solar. Boris 12 is picking up a similar anomaly here from Saturn. Is that... Titan has appeared. I repeat, the Titan has woken up.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
All attempts at approaching Jupiter and Saturn have ended in failure. And naturally, nobody wants to get close to Uranus.
Why not? Get close to my butt, please. I'm sorry, I just can't help it every time now. Oh, I just love it. I can't help but make that joke. Of course you want to get close to my butt. It's nice and stuff. Guess no one wants the deal booty or something. or anyone's butt, but you know what? Whatever.
All mankind can do is pray that things don't get any worse than they are.
It's too late for him. Yep, I had a feeling on that. Oh, close. Wait, yeah, hey, you can't go in there. Oh, come on in here. You're chewing here instead, Gosh. Sorry, it's my my dog here. Gosh. He has the cold on him because he's got some kind of bleeding issue or whatever. But yeah, those Gosh. Me and my dog. Alright, sorry about that immersion breaking thing. I just heard something from my dog, and he always likes to be in my parents' room for whatever odd reason, but yeah. Alrighty. Oh shit. What was that? Okay. Oh god. Hey, Ghost. Ghost. I guess my dog's crazy, I guess. But anyway, so yeah. Definitely very interesting. So before we get into episode 4 here real quick and everything, right? So I firmly believe that my theory is that I think that these were the actual entities the whole time. You know, like deceiving imposters for millions of years, right? Like this was kind of the whole setup thing from the very beginning. It's either that, so I have two theories. It's either that the planets are actually like alive in a sense, but they were in hiding for millions of years, and they were just purposefully waiting for us humans to reach over, to start reaching over for the moon. And then that's when, you know, the moon wakes up. You know, and I think it was kind of like a trust kind of thing in a sense with this. Well, you know, like if you think about it, like over millennials, you know, thousands and thousands of years ago and hundreds of years and everything, you know, we've always looked towards the stars and everything. And we'd always see the moon, you know, at nighttime, every single night for, you know, millions of years or whatever. And I think they were purposefully waiting for us to come over, you know, in a sense. Not just the moon, but other planets as well. You know, purposefully waiting for us to take the bait by doing the Apollo mission, you know, in a sense. You know, that's what I generally feel like, that they were waiting for us on purpose over millions of years to, you know, for us to reach out. Then the ultimate attack, you know, begins. You know, waiting for us to get to the curiosity side of what's on there, only for it to completely turn its ugly head directly on us, you know. And I think the other planets as well, not just with the gas giants, but also Mars too. What about the other planets like Venus and Mercury and, you know, Mars and stuff? What about those planets as well? Also Neptune as well. And yes, Pluto, because I still consider Pluto a planet, okay? I don't care if NASA says no or whatever. I don't care if it's a dwarf planet. Pluto is always a planet in my heart, you know. But anyway, I feel like they've been purposefully watching us, some form of different life, along with the moons as well, and that since Earth decided to be different, quote, and give, life and humanity and nature and all this other shit, the other planets decided to watch for us on Earth on purpose and, specifically wait for us. It's either that or it's an actual cosmic entity that's making everything else become a hive mind, and is controlling all the others. And if it's like this in the solar system, who's not to say it's like this on the other stars as well, and other planets? Hell, is the sun even the sun at this point, or is it just like all of these other smiley planets in a sense? Very curious and very interesting stuff. But I think with this legit hand here in the thumbnail of episode 4, this hand here, I think maybe it's some cosmic entity or whatever, but I kind of beg to differ. And the reason I say a hive mind kind of thing or whatever is because it's also affecting humans as well. So there's definitely some kind of cosmic controlling thing going around here, but I beg to differ. So anyway, we're gonna move on over to episode 4 now, folks. So, yeah. And here we are with part 4, folks, or episode 4, if you will. Now, before we begin any further with this video here, oh my goodness, I am such a dummy. This is also made by Mr. Friend here, okay? This is made by Mr. Friend. You folks can see it over there, Mr. Friend. And so the biggest main reason as to why I didn't mention it in episode, in part 2, and also just recently with part 3 here with this, is that mainly because I thought that this little watermark over here that says Mr. Friend, I thought that was good enough, but someone left a comment on the last video stating that it is, kind of sort of a privilege and honestly overall good to just mention the creator's name and to give them credit and everything. So that's the main reason why I didn't really say anything in part 2 when I was reacting to episode 2, because I thought this right here was good enough and that was kind of obvious or whatever. And it kind of is, but no, I need to be a bit more careful, and I need to give proper credit to the proper folks that make the content that I'm reacting to. So anyway, this is by Mr. Friend here, yet again. And I know it would have been better if I said this from the beginning, of this video here before reacting to episode 3. But at least it's better than nothing that I'm saying it here and now. So yeah, this is by Mr. Friend here. This legit came out like 2 days ago or so. Yeah, 2 days ago. Damn, only 2 days and we already at 2.2 million views in only 2 days. That's amazing. But anyway, folks, we are going to be reacting to this here. Oh, and I forgot to mention it back in episode 3 here as well. Both links will be in the description below for you folks to check out for yourselves, episode 3 and 4 here with this. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump on in here with this and see what the moon wakes up has to offer for us. Yep, I remember that.
Billions dead.
Indeed.
Millions starving. A great cataclysmic event that changed our world.
What the heck are those? Oh, those are rats.
Cities destroyed. Civilization
demolished.
but wiped out. In a world turned to rubble, all hope was lost. Until a shining beacon rose from the ashes. Citizen.
Friend Industries.
Need a friend?
Moi? J'ai besoin de nourriture et d'eau, espèce d'imbécile.
That's what friends are for. They help each other out.
Industries. Over the past 15 years, Friend Industries has brought humanity back from the brink of extinction and brought hope back into our lives. So come and join our global initiative and be a part of rebuilding mankind. Now the largest employer in the world, we have a wide range of sectors to suit everyone, such as our cutting-edge weapons development team,
Nice.
Hydrogenesis Research Division, the Repopulation Program, application for Umbra Corps Marine.
You also must be 18 plus in order to qualify for that branch.
Research and Development.
Oh shit.
Our space program. And much more. Apply now to provide for what's left of your family and protect our home from what's lurking out there. Friend Industries, your best friend in a world gone to shit.
You don't say.
We're meant to be the bloody Umbra Corps. Best of the best. Why they let Grandpa in here? 'Cause your generation are a bunch of pussies. And what's your deal, Tim Man? Huh?
Oh, man's got a point.
Something.
Oh shit. That's cool.
Hey, I'ma try and sneak some of that moon juice back. That shit's going for 70 food stamps a vial up in Europe. You get caught smuggling that pink jizz out of the border, and you'll be shot. And so will we, just
Are we in Russia or something?
for being with you. Calm down, Grandad. You know we don't get paid enough for this. Besides, the stuff from the Umbra Zone is meant to be like
Are we Russians here or
nothing
something?
else. Like the Mona Lisa of moon juice.
Cut it out, Marines. Put your masks on. Don't want the radiation turning you into one of those moon-fected.
Yeah, this
Wouldn't
guy's
make much of a
prepared.
difference, though.
First it was the cosmic frequency turning you into one of those. Now it's the radiation. It's all bollocks. Nah, it's gotta be that moon juice, mate. That's why everyone's after it. It's powerful stuff. Who put this guy in our
And
squad?
deadly.
Okay, we're here. You know the drill. Umbra Initiative 1642.
You know, I have a deceiving feeling about Friend Industries. I don't know. I'll tell you folks in a bit after this, but I have a suspicious feeling about Friend Industries. Whenever it comes to big corporations and stuff, I don't have the best feeling with them.
In and out in 2 hours.
Why couldn't they just drive us there? I bloody hate walking.
Good exercise, mate. It's good exercise. Besides, if we die, that would just be it.
Stay on my 6.
Oh shit. Stun it.
Don't shoot!
He told you not to shoot.
You just killed our squad leader. Well, what? She was trying to make love to him.
Good God.
Is he alright?
Now he's part of the hive.
Nice
Nice.
going, Tim, man. Won't have to worry with you around.
But you will with that. Yeah, I know you folks. You're from last episode. Oh, what the hell? Damn. Oh, shit. Well, there goes Jupiter. Damn. That's crazy. Okay, so there definitely is something much bigger going on here. Alrighty. So that's all we have currently at the moment, as we know, of the moon wakes up for now. Wow. Definitely crazy. Hopefully the next time around I won't be so delayed to where I have to do 2 episodes in one video. But yeah, like I said from the beginning, I legit was gonna do episode 3, but then this came out over the weekend, so I'm like, might as well put them together, I guess. You know, or something. But yeah, so with that freaking alien hands there coming out, there's something. Yeah, so it's definitely a more cosmic thing going on too. But so I have a bad feeling about Friend Industries. Whenever it comes to, like, you know, big corporations, it's like async or whatever in the back rooms, you know, that organization, you know, organizations and big world companies and stuff and everything. I have like I always get a deceiving feeling with that. So I feel like, I genuinely feel like with Friend Industries here, my theory is that, the hive mind or the smiley face, disease or whatever the heck, right, that we've been following up on, something tells me that the higher-ups at Friend Industries are infected as well, but they're, like, in disguise of, you know, being normal or something in a sense. But I'm actually, with that hand down now, something tells me that that these whole smiley things, so I guess it's either that the planets in our solar system originally weren't from here, you know, but they came from another universe in a sense, or that they were already like that from the beginning, and, you know, they've been kind of waiting for us to touch the moon and everything, and then everything legit woke up here. I'm not too entirely sure, but yeah, it's definitely a very interesting and intriguing thing. I really like this series. So yeah, that's my theory on that and everything. Something tells me that with that giant hand though, that I don't think that giant hand is like the main boss in a sense, you know. I feel like there's something much deeper going on in a different world. And who's not to say it's like a sentient god or whatever that's the eater of legit worlds and planets here, because this thing legit reached over and straight up just grabbed Jupiter. So we don't have to worry about Jupiter anymore, but we do have to worry about something much bigger now. It's kind of crazy, but we'll have to wait and see on episode 5 or whichever. But yeah, folks, that's basically it for this video here. Again, if you folks are curious, there'll be both links for both episodes in the description below. So if you folks want to check them out, feel free to click the links and everything. And again, I am terribly sorry for not giving credit to the creator from the beginning of this video here, Mr. Friend. I really need to work on that, and I need to work on stating who the creator is and everything, you know, just as kind of a safety net here and everything. And originally I thought that the watermark, you know, was good enough or whatever, but it's always more important to have that little safety net and to point out who made the video or what the creators behind it and everything. But yeah, folks, anyway, with all that being said and out of the way, that is basically it for this video here. So with all that being said and out of the way, thank you all so much for watching. So with all that being said, thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you folks don't miss out on a future video or post I make in the future, and that you can always be kept up to date with the channel here. And lastly, if you have any requests or suggestions, feel free to tell me down in the comments below. But with all that being said and out of the way, I'm saying this like 3 times now, legit, jeez. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you all sooner or later. Bye-bye, everyone.